Hello, today we are going to be working on our caster assembly. We're going to start with our part number one, this post up here. I have set the picture of the post with the measures off to the right so you can reference it as we work our way through it. So first things first, I'm going to open up a new part. And since we're working in the metric system, I'm going to come down here, millimeters, grams, and seconds, and start a new sketch. I'm going to put this one on the front plane. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to create half of the profile of this post and then revolve it. I'm going to do that with a straight line. Just going to go straight up. It's got this top at the part, then it comes in for a little groove, back out, down for a little flared portion, there we go, something kind of like that. This does not have to be exact by any means. I'm going to select this bottom portion and say that I want it horizontal because I could see that that was canted a little to the side. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my dimension tool and I'm going to start putting dimensions on all these pieces. So I look over here at my picture and I can see this top portion has a height of 9 millimeters. So that's this line here. And I'm going to assign it a height of 9. Now the groove itself is 4. So I'll come in here and I'll grab the groove, if it'll let me. Come in here, and I'll grab this little groove, and I'll give it a height of 4. And this whole side here is 25 from the top of the groove to the top of this flared out portion. So from the top of the groove to the top of this flared out portion, there we go, and that's going to be 25. This flared out portion itself is 3. I do not know the measurement on the bottom, but I know the measurement of the other side because the entire height is 43. There we go. Now that's starting to take some shape. So now I simply have to start entering in my diameters. So I can see that the main body has a diameter of 14, which means its radius would be half of that, or 7. I can see that where it has this groove here, that's a diameter of 7.5. So from there to there, diameter 7.5. So it's going to be half of that. So 7.5 divided by 2, 3.75. Excellent. And we come down here to this flared portion. It's got a diameter of 18. I'll zoom in a little bit. So half of 18. So we've got a radius of 9. Excellent. Now I'm going to take my selection tool, and so I have my radius of 7 on the top. I want to make sure that this is equal to it. So I'm going to select this point here, go down 1, hold Control, select it, make sure that they're vertical to one another. Not excellent. I'm going to grab this point again, come all the way down here to this point, hold Control, and I make sure they're vertical to one another, not horizontal, vertical. There we go. So now I have a fully defined sketch, as you can see down there at the bottom where it says fully defined, and I am ready to revolve it. To do that, I go over to my features, I say revolve, and it wants to know the axis of revolution. which is going to be this line here. Spins it around 360 for me. Excellent. Now all that I'm missing is my 45 degree 1 millimeter chamfer. So I come up here to my fillet tool, and under its menu I select chamfer, pick my edge. It's already saying 45 degrees. I tell it I only want 1 millimeter. Hit enter. And there you go. I have my part. All good to go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's helpful.